DC, RE1 DC, obviously. This is obviously my umpteenth time of playing this game, but it's Phoenix's first time of seeing the original.
Yeah.
I was going to say
We've
to you,
only played the remake, haven't we?
yes, I was going to say to you that this obviously is, these rooms and stuff are very bland. I don't know if you've noticed that, but
Yeah. Creepy looking door.
uh, you don't need that. Yes, giant spiders.
Yeah, I don't do spiders.
Yeah, same.
I freaked out yesterday when I was, sorry for this information, sitting on the toilet because a spider crawled across the bathroom floor right near my feet. And I squealed and lifted my feet up and was like, I am not going anywhere.
Run. This game is very dark. It's not normally dark. Do you want to read this?
4 days have passed since the accident, and the plant at point 42 is growing amazingly fast. It has been affected by the T-virus differently than other plants have been, and shows unique shape in addition to its size. Looking at the way it behaves, it is now difficult to determine what kind of plant it was originally. There are 2 ways in which plant 42 gathers nutrition. The first one is through its root that reaches into the basement. Immediately after the accident, the scientists went mad and broke the water tank in the basement. Now the basement is filled with water. It is easily imaginable that some chemical elements were blended in the water and promotes the incredibly fast growth of plant 42. Another part of plant 42 from the basement grows through the duct and hangs down like so many bulbs from the ceiling of the first floor. Many vines came out of those bulbs, and they are the second source for its nutrition. Once sensing movement, plant 42 shoots its vines around the prey and holds it. Then it starts sucking up blood using the suckers located at the back of its vine. It also has some intelligence. It blocks the door by twining its vines around it, especially when it captures prey or is sleeping. Several staff members have already fallen victims to this. May 21st, 1998, Henry Sarton. Ooh, creepy.
Yeah. Shotgun shells? Yes, indeed. Come on, thank you. Thought for a minute the box had gone back up to the top of the bloody room. I was going to say. That's the plants that. Colin as the plants, the pants man. I almost misread that as plants man. Hey Colin, you're alright. I knew if we played this you'll be pleased.
Whoa.
rid of the key, get rid of the key, get rid of the key. No, 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 get rid of the key. This is drop bombshells.
Weird place for the dormitory key to be, but okay.
Well, that's where it is. There's the clips. Ha ha.
Eat me now, bitch!
So, do you remember Neptune from the remake? That big shark? That's Neptune in the original. This big one here.
It is bigger than the other ones, but not as big as...
Yeah, the one on
the
the remake
remake
is huge.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, if you save Richard, he then appears in the room there.
Mm.
And that's how he dies. And then on I think he appears on that if you play as Chris, but if you play as Jill, he saves you from Yawn and then gets eaten by Yawn.
Oh. I thought that was going to be one of those bridges that crumbles away as you run over it for a moment then.
No, it doesn't do that.
Like Super Mario 64 style, you know?
But it's very easy on your first time to get that room wrong, because if you push it too far down on the wall, you can't. You have to then reset the room.
I mean, at least you can reset the room, and then it's not as bad as the bloody water temple on Ocarina of Time. If you
Oh,
push the
believe
block in the
me,
wrong
like
place.
the last time I said that to someone else. They said it's very easy to not make that mistake.
But yeah, if you do accidentally push the block too far in the water temple on Ocarina of Time, you have to restart the entire game, because it doesn't redo it if you leave the temple and go back in. It will still be stuck in that spot. It locks in. So I once had to restart the entire game again because I made that mistake. And yeah, ever since then I've been so careful. I've only made that mistake once.
Yeah, well, you saw me die against Yawn yesterday. I never die against Yawn. I never die against Yawn. I think the last time I died
It's
against Yawn
odd,
was
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's because I'm trying to complete it quickly because I'm with you. I've got a bit too much confidence, which probably is the case. But you watched me play the others, and that didn't happen. You know what I mean?
No, true.
Do I want to take the bazooka? Probably. Fortunately, I don't have any freaking. Actually, I might as well just take that with me because I'm going to get rid of the key anyway. You can probably see why, as Chris, this would be a nightmare because you only got 6 slots as Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's the harder game, and there's no Barry either. Like the best you got is Rebecca, who does not save you from that shotgun room, who does not save you from other things that happen during the game, one of which you'll see in a minute. And you don't need to make the V-Jolt either as Jill, but you do with Chris. I think it gives me an ink ribbon in here, if I remember rightly. Check this first. Flame rounds will be very useful in this particular fight.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to open it, thank you. Oh, it's just a fucking ink ribbon. Do you want to read this one?
As I stated in the last report, there are some common features found in the cells of the plant infected by the tyrant virus. We also have found another interesting fact through some experiments. We found an element that destroys these plant cells rapidly in UMB number 16. Is that you or O? I think that's you.
Yeah, you.
One of the series of UMB chemicals that we used for that experiment. We named this UMB number 16 as V-Jolt. In our calculation, it will take less than 5 seconds to destroy plant 42 if we put the V-Jolt directly on the root. You need to mix some of the UMB series chemicals in a specific order to create V-Jolt, but the UMB series chemicals may generate a poisonous gas which is harmful to the human body. Extreme caution should be taken when handling these chemicals. Following are the types of UMB series chemicals and their brief characteristics. UMB number 2, red. NP003, purple. UMB number 4, green. Yellow 6, yellow. UMB number 7, white. UMB number 13, blue, stimulating smell. And V-Jolt, UMB number 16, brown.
So basically, when you make the V-Jolt, you have to combine water and one of the other chemicals in the room you get into, and then it will make it red and then purple. So I think you have to make it red, purple, green, yellow, white, blue, and then combine them all together. And you have to do it all separately. And that's why having Jill is I mean, you can do it as Jill, but there's no point. And you'll see why in a minute. I don't think I've got the red book in order to actually get through this door. I can't remember where it is. So yeah, if you remember where it is, Colin, please remind me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's in one of the rooms, but yeah, we're doing all right, mate. Do you know where the red book is for the bookcase there, by any chance? It's in one of the other rooms. Possibly. Yes, I think you're right. Which means I checked that bloody room and didn't even see it.
Whoops.
You see how fucking bland these corridors are.
I know.
There's windows in the remake and everything. Like lightning goes on and all sorts.
Yeah.
But this is what they got in 1996.
Technology was different back then.
No, you're not going to get me like that, bitch. You little fuck. It's not in here. You're not going to poison me when I'm standing here. You're hitting the table. No, it's not in there. Just Google it for me, please, mate. Just Google RE1 DC Red Book.
Who, me?
Oh no, found it. Doesn't matter. I found it. Oh!
Whoops.
Fuck, he knocked me down to caution. I was on fucking green fine, and he knocked me down from green fine down to caution. He probably would have killed me if I'd been on yellow caution. Or yellow fine, rather. Probably one healing item is not going to be enough for this fight. Let's take one more thing just in case. There is a green herb at the end of that other corridor, though. Take a first aid. Now, first aid's on RE2. I believe it's RE2. Colin might know better than me, because I think he's told me before. If you use a first aid in RE2, it lowers your rank at the end.
Yeah, I remember you saying yesterday.
Yeah. So it's not on this game because also another thing that they did on this, which they didn't do, they did on this game, which they then took away in 2, was when you examine items, you get a 3D. You can rotate it 3D, like in 3D. Look, I'll show you. So if you look at this, you can spin it. But in RE2, you could only look at the item in a normal, like, it wasn't like a spinnable object. You could check it and everything like that, but that's all you could do. But on RE3, they then put that back in the game.
Yeah, how weird.
Yeah. I think it's in RE 1.5. I think. If you remember in the remake, you have to actually make a picture out of those books.
Yeah. Oh. Oh dear.
Damn it.
Oh. I was just about to warn you it was getting close.
What the hell is this?
Oh, well, that was meant to happen. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
You saved me!
Yeah,
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
don't mention it. What a monster. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway? Okay. I'm gonna stay in the soldiers area and take a look around. Though I'm sure there are still things in that other mansion as well. Anyway, let's start searching separately.
Okay. Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Yes,
Now, there
you're
are a lot of
right.
rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
See how bad the voice acting is in this game.
Yeah.
That was
Dreadful.
what I was going to say. Jill, so you're safe. It's so like,
Yes, you're right.
well, I don't think really the voice actor of Wesker is that bad, but God, the voice actor for Jill is terrible. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's the actor's fault. I just say it's just probably the lines they were given. But boy,
Well, yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, like the voice acting isn't much better in RE2, to be honest. But however, having said that, it's a lot better than this.
Mm.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow, give me a sign.
This is Jill. Brad? Oh, it's broken.
Fucking hell. I almost didn't click properly in time. Let's put her there. Remember how I said that when you come back to the mansion, it's going to be different?
Ooh.
Did I kill it and want it?
Very lucky if you did.
I don't know why he died on one hit.
Odd.
Considering they take more than one hit when it's a shotgun.
Mm.
Oh, we do need them. Damn. Fuck.
Bling. Flubba dubba dubba. Ooh.
They do stack good. I was hoping they would.
Yeah.
Do I have a full mixed herb anywhere? No, I don't. Damn. So, I think, do you remember what these things are called that we're fighting?
Not entirely, no.
They're called hunters.
Ah.
Or as Black Shadow refers to them, the Green Menace. Yeah, this is when everyone, all RE players, dread going back here.
Understandable.
Oh, sorry, mate. Did you lose your arms?
He's drained the fish tank.
I have. I've already read that one, so...
Fair enough.
There's one green herb there. I don't think it's necessary to take it, though.
Sorry, I had to mute. I had a sneezing fit.
It's all right.
I could feel it coming, but I couldn't do anything about it, so I just had to mute and let it do its thing.
We meet again, you little slut.
Oh, snack. Dagnabbit.
Teabag. Teabag.
That's not a teabag, you're just swiveling.
Well, I can't teabag.
No, I know.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
I have a rope here. Oh, do you? Well, I'll try going down using the rope.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry?
You did that on purpose. Spinny, 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 spinny.
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope! I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
You only get that if you wait for Barry.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
So if you'd have done that before going back up, you wouldn't have got what you just got.
Well, you probably can move it, but because if you go down, then Barry probably will come back and find you gone, and or he won't. He won't. He might have thought that something happened there. I'm not sure, but hello. Your AI is a bit messed up there, mate.
Op, op, op. Op, op, op. Bye bye, head. I always think calling it green herb makes it just sound like it's weed. Ooh. Creepy.
Whoa, whoa.
Jesus.
Yep, they can leap over you, which makes them very difficult. That's why I missed my other shot.
Yeah.
You little shit. God, I missed that shot.
Top secret, July 22nd, 1998, 2:13. To the head of the security department. X day is approaching. Complete the following orders within the week. 1. Lure the members of STARS into the lab and have them fight with the BOW in order to obtain data of actual battles. 2. Collect 2 embryos per BOW type, making sure to include all species except for Tyrant. 3. Destroy the Arkley lab, including all researchers and lab animals, in a manner which will seem accidental. White Umbrella.
Makes you realise that the accident wasn't quite an accident.
No, exactly. Ooh, fancy jewel.
Oh.
Ooh.
I believe it or not, we're about ready to leave the mansion again.
Oh, already? Wow.
Yep. It doesn't take very long to do this second part of the mansion. If you know what you're doing.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
I swear we have to get something in this room here. It's a trip to the fucking save box. Oh, item box. Yeah, you don't like the acid, do you, mate? I don't think we went in the itchy tasty room, did we?
Hmm.
I don't think we did. Do I want to take the shotgun? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I did not know that the Magnum rounds were in there.
So how many times have you played this?
A lot.
And you didn't know that yet?
Oh shit!
Scrapbook
I know.
has been filed.
I didn't mean to do that.
Raccoon Times, May 27th, 1998. Oh, my little brother's birthday. Animal attack, woman mutilated. May 20th. Around 10 p.m, a 20-year-old young woman's body was found by a passerby on the left bank of Marble River in the Cider district of Raccoon City. Raccoon police assume it to be a grizzly or other animal's doing because there are teeth marks along her mutilated arms and left foot that show considerable power. Since she was wearing a hiking boot on her remaining foot, it has been determined that she was attacked in the Arkley Mountains and fell into the river. They are hurrying to identify this woman. Raccoon Weekly, June 16th, 1998. Monsters in Arkley Mountains. Some people claim they've seen monsters in the Arkley Mountains. The monsters are supposedly about the same size as large dogs and usually run in a pack as wolves do. This may sound like a group of ordinary wild dogs, but these monsters are surprisingly fierce and hard to hunt. They say these dogs won't bother you unless you wake them, so you smart readers should stay out of the Arkley Mountains for the time being. But if you're looking for adventure, check it out. You want to try? Raccoon Times, July 9th, 1998. Mystery in Arkley Mountains. Mountain road blocked. Due to successive disasters in the Arkley Mountains, the city authorities have decided to block the road leading to the foothills. At the same time, Raccoon Police intend to begin the search for lost people with the help of STAR's team members. They expect great difficulty because of the vast size of Arkley Mountains and the primeval forest that covers most of the area. Also, people are still reporting sightings of grotesque monsters in the mountains.
It's the dogs that they're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Wrong way. Might be the wrong room, actually. Here it is. We'll take the clip, why not? I don't think the if should be in there. If I could, unless it's like a statement, obviously, but it should be. I could contact the other members from there.
Yeah, that would make more sense, wouldn't it?
You don't really need. You don't need to come in.
Or it could have been said like that because if I could contact the other members from there, they can come and rescue us, kind of thing. But it only obviously shows half a thought, as it were.
Yeah, well, from the Alpha team that go in before us, there's only one survivor that we know of, that actually survives in the that you know of in the game. That's Rebecca. Enrico is obviously another one. I thought you got something else in here. That's how you know to put the thing there, because look, it's a little bit different in the floor colour. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Admittedly, I haven't played this game as many times as I have the second. Played the second a lot more.
Fair enough.
I don't think we need to grab that clip, to be honest. Peekaboo. You've caught me out before, not this time. Yeah, I think we did grab. We need to grab in here. Oh no, we didn't. We've already read this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those who don't know, the itch that Keeper's Diary is what's known among the community as the Itchy Tasty file. So it describes a transformation into a zombie.
Itchy tasty.
Mark came round, Itchy, killed him, ate him, Itchy Tasty. Is it going to give me what I think it's going to give me? Yes, it is. The Colt Python. The most powerful gun in the game.
Nice.
But we're not going to use it until much later. Because we don't need to. Right, we're going to go down here. And then go and grab those herbs that we didn't collect earlier.
There we go. Sorry, headset died on me.
It's all right. Just going to collect those herbs that we didn't collect before.
Oh my god, that's a big spider. It's even bigger than I thought.
Yeah, I never come down this corridor, so I forgot that turned into a spider corridor.
Yeah, and I don't like them.
Ah! That one, that one, that one, that one. I don't like them. Do you remember when I think it was for Comic Relief, and they did 500 miles by the Proclaimers, but it was done with
Yeah.
Andy and Lou from Little Britain, and it's
Yeah,
just
it was, but there was another guy from another show, and they're sort of like clubbed together.
yeah. When I wake up, yeah, no.
But I would roll 500 miles.
Have you seen Doctor Who recently?
Yes,
So you know the Doctor's regenerated, then.
yes.
Yeah, I've heard there's enormous backlash for that.
I mean, I
Fans
don't see why.
fans are not happy.
Well, where have you heard that? Because I've heard the opposite from some.
Well, I think because I mean, he said like two seasons was always the plan. I don't necessarily believe that because he was meant to do it. There was two endings shot for that episode,
Mm.
and one was where he didn't regenerate. But I've not watched any Doctor Who for years now.
Fair enough.
Well, I watched David Tennant. He's my favourite Doctor. I find his regeneration the most passionate and the most upsetting because like of the way he like I don't want to go,
Mm.
and then they obviously brought him back because the Doctor we got recently was unavailable.
Yeah.
But like yeah, like what I've heard as a rumor, I think more than anything, is that you remember like in the first season of when Christopher Eccleston was a Doctor, and Rose absorbs the time vortex from the TARDIS, and it goes on about Bad Wolf during that entire season, and they're saying like, oh, it's bad because what they didn't do in the credits was introduce her as the Doctor.
No, they didn't.
So people are asking, is she the Doctor or is she not? Or is she a bridge like David Tennant?
Mm.
So it's very strange. But if you've heard different, then fair enough. But
I mean, there's a lot of speculation about, you know, the reasons behind it and stuff.
what about why he left?
Well, that and about why certain people are back and whatever. Obviously, I don't want to talk about it in too much detail because I don't want to give spoilers, but, you know, because there may be people watching that haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people, some people probably won't mind. I mean, I don't. If Colin's watching, then I don't know. I know you can get it on Disney Plus in the US, but it's not as popular over there, admittedly.
Mm.
Even though there's a lot of American fans and Canada fans that do like Doctor Who. But I didn't really watch past Matt Smith, so I never really watched Picaldi very much. I didn't watch.
Capaldi, you mean?
Yeah, that's the one. I didn't watch him. I didn't watch. What's her name? Jodie
Jodie
Whittaker.
Whittaker.
Yeah, I didn't watch her.
She was brilliant.
I watched the first episode of her falling out the TARDIS after she regenerates, and I saw a clip the other day, and like the officer following her down the station, they're down the train, and he's like, and she's like, ma'am, he's like, am I a woman? She was like, yeah. I goes, 30 minutes ago, I was I was a middle-aged Scottish man. But I do like the way that they introduce. I mean, is it Rose? I mean, obviously, it's a face that he's seen before, that he's regenerated into. So the fact that they've not introduced her as the Doctor, it kind of just, it's a bit weird for me.
Yeah, it is
Like,
a bit odd.
yeah, it's just like, what is she? Because you would give her credit, and it's a real shame because I actually asked my Gemini the other day, like, what Doctor didn't get regeneration? It was actually, I think it was Colin Baker or Tom Baker, or one of those two.
It was the one where Doctor Who ended up being cancelled, wasn't it? So there wasn't a regeneration at the end of the series because they didn't think it was going to be continuing because it had been cancelled. So there would have been no point in a regeneration because at that point
that's not why he didn't regenerate. He fell out with the BBC in a massive way over pay and all that kind of stuff. So he refused to come back for a regeneration scene. So when you see Sylvester McCoy, I think that's the other one after Colin Baker. I think it's Colin Baker. He's donning a blonde wig, but it's not Colin Baker. It's the next Doctor. So he won't even come back. Obviously, if they brought him back now, they could easily de-age him, but they won't. I mean, like the TV movie with Paul McGann or whatever his name is, he never got regeneration either until the 2013 short that regenerated him into the War Doctor. Because the reason why Christopher Eccleston's Doctor is still like angry and, you know, shouty and all that kind of thing and quite like unpredictable is because he's still sporting the War Doctor tendencies, which I never realised until all these years later when they had the War Doctor. I was like, that makes sense because the War Doctor was an angry. He wasn't a doctor. He was a warrior.
You do know anyone watching is going to be bored of seeing Jill standing in front of a box doing F all while you talk about Doctor Who?
Well, we're going to finish now anyway, so.
Just letting you know, because obviously, you know, she's not doing anything at the minute.
Yeah, well, I was going to finish it anyway, but.
Fair enough.
So, thank you very much for watching, everyone. We're going to finish tonight. I need to be asleep as earlier tonight, so I can get a decent night's sleep. And we're back on Thursday, and we'll complete this. And then next week you're away, so
Yes, I am away for a week.
no streams next week.
No.
Um,
And not the Monday after either, because that's the day I come home, so I can't guarantee I'll be set up in time, because I don't know what time I'm getting home.
all right. Okay.
So it'll be not this Tuesday coming, Tuesday after will be when I resume.
Okay, that's fine. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching tonight, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Bye for now.
Bye bye.